Hello and welcome to On the Road. It's not the first stream of the game, but it's the first stream of the fixed game. It now works. After a few days of testing, it does not crash anymore, which is a bonus. I've managed to complete jobs. This is going to be a longer stream here on YouTube. It's got no music or nothing like that. You're just going to hear the truck sounds and probably silence a lot from me unless someone pops up and asks questions in the chat, which is basically not going to happen because I never get anybody in watching the games. This is more for me, so let's get started. New game. So, obviously, 341. Okay, company name. Let's see. Got my old one. Same as what I do on Euro Trucks and ATS. This guy, because he suits it. Yeah, I'm not really bothered. Scania and MAN. I'm a fan of the MAN. And we're going to do Berlin. This is based just in Germany. Apparently it's on a 1-to-1 scale from what I've heard on Germany. So we're going to get started. Glorious truck with a cattle on it. Now what you do start off in this one is you start off with a box truck. A rigid box truck, I believe they're called. On this one, and you are given that truck that's on screen now. The MAN, it'll be for us and the cattle, and you can hire staff, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to hire a staff member to work in that truck while I work the box truck at the start. The only issue with this game is that the CPU does not find its own jobs. You've got to hold its hand and babysit it. That's one of the things that annoys me the most about the game, is you've got to find them jobs, otherwise you'll just sit there and do nothing. So yeah, the CPU doesn't find their own jobs, so you've got to look for jobs for them. As you see, we've got this over the liquidation and stuff. Congratulations, you've received the cattle trailer and the semi from a company liquidation. Please choose a location where you'd like to pick it up. Obviously, Billings, we want to be in the same city. Rocco Shadell Consulting. Good day, my name is Rocco Shadell, and I am happy to guide you through the first steps and around the sandbanks establishing your business. Your HQ and the first truck are good foundations for a successful haulage company. You should reach for some assignments at companies nearby via the logistics menu. Combine several tours and rearrange them to save miles and keep your truck reasonably loaded. I'll get back to you as soon as you are ready for the next step. Right. Now this guy will pop up every now and again, as you've just seen, with he wants you to buy trucks, he wants you to buy trailers, so on and so forth. Like a company advisor. Vehicles we have at the moment, that's the semi, and it's got the cattle trailer. Right there. We are currently in this, the box truck. There's all the details at the bottom of the screen for you if you want to know. So what we're going to do first of all, something that I always do regardless, is hire an employee. Let's go for Ian. He's married, he needs some time out. Let's hire Ian. Okay, so we hire Ian, go to our vehicles and change driver. Oh no, I've done that wrong. Change driver. Select Ian and select him. Okay, so now he is in control of that truck. We don't need to drive up to it. You could do, if you wanted to, drive the truck yourself and drive the trailer. You then have to look for it on the map, which is you go to the logistics map here, and it'll show where the truck is. There's Ian. So you have to drive to pinpoint it and drive to that location. and then get in the truck yourself and drive it. So now we've got to look for jobs for Ian, and we've got to look for jobs for ourselves. Both trucks will need fuel. Luckily enough, the computer's not stupid enough not to fuel up, so we go for Ian first, since he's already in a company. Right, you click on the location, right, you change the names up there, and you look for jobs. So we've got 11,000 and 11,000 for 27 pigs. They're both going to Frankfurt, which is cool. So grab the first one, and it should change screen to what he's delivering now. However, in order to make the most money, obviously, let's have a look. It's 12,000 to Hamburg. So he's going to pick up 43 pigs. Now I'm going to Hamburg as well. Okay. So that's 2 jobs done. So he's going to pick up and deliver. Okay. We're going to do 3 or 4 of these jobs. 25,000 Berlin to Stuttgart. Okay. And do that one. More pigs. Basically fill the trailer. We've got to give him one more, and then we can move on to our own jobs as well. But this game has been pretty glitchy at the start, I'll admit. I'm not going to lie. Give him a Hanover job. Yep, that's cool. As soon as it'll let me. Game's a bit good. Okay, so then we've got 3 jobs. 4 jobs for him. Right? Now he's got to go off and do them jobs. Me? I've got to find jobs myself. So let's go to Baruto. Let's see what they've got for us. They've got dog food to Petco in Munich. Okay, it's a good job for us. We're also going to pick up 2 or 3 more. 7,000 empty pallets. Brilliant. Empty pallets. So we're going to pick up both of them. 7,000 for bread. 11,000. 12,000 for fast food. Okay, pick that one up, and then pick hopefully one more up. From where we're dropping off our last job. So where are we dropping off? Last job goes to Food Imp. Food Imp. Okay. And then we're going to pick up 10,000, 14,000. Let's go fast food from there. Okay, so that's a job there as well. Fast food. 13, 17. So more fruit. Put them. So we've got jobs to pick up and jobs to drop off as well. So we'll leave that like that for now because I've complicated things a little bit. So here we are in our box truck. We can use the X button to get out of the truck, which I love. This is our box truck. Obviously you can walk around it, open it up. Nothing's there. I don't know what that is. Let's start off on our job anyway. Taken long enough to start driving. Now you've got to use the controller and the steering wheel for this one. Now I'm on the Logitech G29 steering wheel and pedals. Which don't seem to want to work at the moment. The pedals. I'm doing something wrong again. Hang on. I think there's an issue. Let's start this again. This is not good. Right, okay, so I'm off this again. Park and brake on, park and brake off. Yeah, the buttons don't seem to be working on the pedals, which means the game's crapped out a little bit. So I'm gonna have to quit and restart it. Okay, that's a bug I haven't come across before. The game seems to have crapped out on me. So it's on stream. I got one where the major bug I was trying to catch didn't get on stream last time. Basically, main menu, load into the game. It should load us straight back into our game, and hopefully everything's working again now. Our first bug, 11.5 minutes in. And again, I'm not going to talk right the way through it, because I'm just rambling. I just wanted to get things started, kick it off. So, the only time you'll really hear me talk is if someone comes on and interacts on the side of the screen. You can see what people are saying. That's mainly for me, so I can see what people are saying, so I'm not having to have different apps up here, different apps up there. If YouTube went so derpy, let's say, with their copyright stuff, then we could have music on and it'd be more entertaining for everybody just to sit and listen to music as opposed to having to listen to me. Right, our doors are open. I can't get out the cab again, so once again it's dipped out. Right, start the vehicle, taco card. This is something that the ATS and ETS doesn't do. The taco card. Change and accept. We've got 9 hours driving time. The lights up. So that's realistic, so you have to put your taco card in. We are running low on fuel. We're trapped inside the cab with the doors open at the moment because the game is being a bit weird at the moment. But we can take off now, which is great. That's great news. Now this was made to be played on a pad, by the way, not on a steering wheel. And you know straight away because your lock button is on the cab. Look around the cab and stuff like that is using the right stick on the controller. You have to use the right stick on the controller. You can't map the buttons. Like I'm using the Logitech G29. I can't use the R3 button to change the camera properly. I can't map a different button to certain things. Like the L3 button's the cruise control, which is fantastic, by the way. So far you don't get flashed if you go through red lights. You do get caught by a speed camera every now and again if you're going at certain speeds over inside cities. I've not found out where the speed cameras are. The ones that I have seen haven't flashed me yet. Still to happen. Now, there's a bug on this game that annoys the hell out of me, and that is the AI. not in this game, and in the top tier games like Etsy and Euro Truck, the Euro Truck Simulators and American Truck Simulator. Many people complain about the AI. Okay, many people have complained about the AI being derpy. It doesn't get any different here. The AI is still derpy. It's not as bad in certain areas, it's better. But in other areas, it's the same. Like, for an example, sometimes if you're driving too close to the car in front of you, they'll just slam on the brakes and brake check you. Straight up, and there's nothing you can do about it. You haven't got enough time to brake, you haven't got enough time to do anything about it or react to it. Sometimes they do it, and you've got enough time to react to it, and you're trying to get out the way of them, and you'll still plough into the back of them because they're just close enough to stop you from being able to do anything about it. It's annoying as hell. But this series is going to be mainly online. As in, I'm going to be streaming this a lot. Like I said, it's just for me. Not many people tune into my channel anyway. I'm talking to myself. Sound of madness. But it's how I cope with this lockdown crap that we've now apparently come out of. But now there's an Indian variant. I get my jab tomorrow. My first jab tomorrow, which I'm supposed to make a big deal out of like everybody else is. And then I get my second jab in August. But yeah, this is something that I've wanted to do on a console for quite some time, ever since playing Euro Trucking and American Trucks on the PC or laptop as I've got on the steering wheel and that, and not having the best laptop. Pretty poor laptop, to be honest with you. But I made it work. What I've got, and the laptop suddenly decided to dip. Apparently, a file's been deleted off my system, and now I can't play games on it at all. So I'm gonna have to buy a brand new PC to start playing games and that on it like I used to. We're going to turn in here because it's this company. Now, what I've figured out myself is best to drive through the car park, buy all the cars, right, and then turn in here. And here you see there's the parking bay. Now, unlike Euro Trucking and American Trucks, you don't get to skip the parking. You have to do the parking yourself. Okay. But this does things differently as well, which I'll explain to you once I've started lining this up a little bit. Now, you can't look in the mirrors back at you unless you do that with your viewer on the pad and press the up button on the pads to get back. So I tend to just use the 1 minute, and I always get it wrong. Always get the turning wrong first. So we're going to come on a little bit and then bring it back a little bit too fast there, but I think that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. It's a little bit over one side. I'm going to put the parking brake on for a second so I can open the back doors. But yeah, this is it. So we're going to pick up our jobs. Back into the truck. Wait until it stops. As you can see, the doors are opening. I'm going to take off the parking brake and reverse in to the loading bay. When bay goes green. Should have put our hazards on really, but... Okay, so go into this office here and pick up the 3 jobs that we've got. Okay, so that is the 3 jobs loaded onto the truck. As you can see, it's nearly filled. The truck, we're going to close the doors. The reason why I didn't open the doors this way is that I would have had to go onto the loading bay first, and it wasn't in position. The truck wasn't in position until I'd opened the doors. Okay, so now we've got to go and find fuel. Take our parking brake off. We're going to find ourselves a fuel stop while we're heading out on the road to deliver our first 3 and pick up the other 2 from Food Imp as well. So we picked up all of our jobs. There's one thing I want to check as well on the delivery. I want to make sure we go to Food Imp last. So in order for me to do that, lock a company, go to the logistics menu, again take a look at the jobs, delivery to Munchen, delivery to Cassel, delivery to Frankfurt. I'm going to pick it up from Frankfurt and delivering, pick it up from Frankfurt and delivering. So we're going to Munich, Cassel, then Frankfurt last. Once we go to Frankfurt we can pick up out of the 3 jobs. Oh, is that coming off vehicle? No, just noticed that. Why is that coming off vehicle? Why is it doing that? I've already put a driver on a trailer. He's already working. Yeah, if you want to keep a track on your employees and stuff, you go to finances. As you can see, it tells you how much I'm earning and how much Ian's earning. That'll change as we get on with the jobs and stuff like that. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, traffic. 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 Actually, I'm going to use this opportunity to grab a drink. Probably had plenty of space to go then. Probably. Right. Reset up my wheel. Yeah, I probably had plenty of space to go then, but I was busy doing stuff while I was stuck in traffic. So we've got 688.9 kilometers. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm gonna have to just go in a minute. The worst part about it is waiting. No one's gonna let me out, are they? I'm just gonna have to go out. I'm gonna have to bully my way out. So I'm not waiting any longer. It's my own fault, but stop waiting. It feels so much better on the wheel than it does on the pads. The pad is extremely twitchy. The camera doesn't. It has. Okay, that's strange. The pad feels extremely twitchy. You have to put like the dampening in, steering dampener and stuff into the pad, whereas the wheel feels really heavy. You feel the weight of the truck. I suppose it's realistic. Obviously I don't know because I'm not really working as a truck driver. That's what we park and brake on because it's slowly going down the hill. Have we got a fuel station nearby on our way up? Are we visiting a fuel we need to? How badly? Yeah, there's a fuel station up the road. Okay. Always keep an eye on your fuel. Best advice I can give you. Always keep an eye on your fuel. Like I said, if YouTube wasn't very strict over the copyright system and stuff, I'd have music playing while I'm not talking. So I'll stop talking and stop rambling in a few minutes and continue on our little journey just while we're going through the tutorial stuff and getting ourselves set. Shows you how to put the jobs on, you know, what trucks you start off with. You know, you don't necessarily have to go the way I have in a little box truck. If you're confident enough and you've played trucking games longer than I have, or just as much as I have, and you're more confident to park a trailer, you could go and sell the truck. Instead of giving it to an employee who earns your money, you can go and sell the truck. You'll drive up to it, you'll attach the cattle trailer, sell the cattle trailer, sell the truck, or sell the cattle trailer and buy a new trailer. So then, you know, you've got a proper a semi trailer on the back, and then fill that up with even more stuff that I'm capable of doing on this little rigid box. But the problem is, I have massive problems. I have to use the pad to park into the parking space, and I still mess it up a lot. I have to go on an outside view, which is not realistic at all. I can't use the mirrors and stuff. Whereas these little box trucks, you've just seen, I can slide them in nice and easy and get going relatively easy. We've got 7 hours 46 minutes on our clock before we have to sleep. So I like to do it just before the last 20 to 30 minutes. And yeah, I like to find places to stop off, like petrol stations and stuff like that. But you can just pull over to the side of the road, put your hazards on and stop. You know what I mean? You don't have to be in one of those places like a truck's a proper rest stop and stuff. As long as you turn the engine off, you change the mode on your tacho machine, you can sleep. Change the mode from driver to rest mode, and it'll instantly give you a rest. It'll instantly make you sleep for about 10 hours or something, and then you get on with your job. But this takes forever to do jobs. I don't mind it. I've rambled on enough, so I'm going to go quiet. Once we picked up fuel, I think I'll go quiet for a bit and then just drive until someone interacts with me, or if anybody interacts with me. Right now people are on different time zones and stuff like that, so I don't get many viewers when I stream anyway, but I'm just happy to stream. But this can get boring for people who don't like trucking, or they don't like watching people truck. Like, I could have been on Twitch, but I thought I'd give YouTube love today. We were first streaming quite a few months. Last time I did the stream, I believe it was the first time I'm doing my trucking here, when the game was extremely glitched out and needed updates. I then deleted it and, you know, waited for the updates to come in. I was too close there, way too close to that post. a review for the game, I'm not really best at reviews and stuff. When I first bought this game, would I have bought it at full price if I knew the game was going to be the way it was? No. I would have said about 25, 30 quid was good. Not... Oh, I just hit the barrier. I don't think it was worth it. I did it... Oh, it's glitched out again, as you can see. The game's derped out a little bit. This is not good. If the game's derping out all the time now and I've only just started streaming it. Right, back to topic. Would I have paid full price, the price that I paid for the game, which I don't remember what it was at the time. It might have gone down since then. Would I have paid full price for it if I wasn't as excited and, you know, I wanted a trucking game come out on the console so badly? I've been waiting for it for God knows how long, and I was so excited about it. I really could not wait to play the game. But if I knew what I knew now then about the game, and I'd done a little bit of research into it, maybe watch some other people try and stream it, would I pay full price for it? No. Because it was a glitch mess. It was a mess. The game looked stunning. The game still drove well. But you'd have like trucks dropping in on the horizon. Like the buildings in front of us there at the very back. You wouldn't be able to see them. That was just blank. Even like on our mirrors there, where the horizon's blanked. That's what it was like there. And then you'd have cars dropping in and trucks dropping in out of the sky. And then just driving along the road. I thought that was a light then. It's not, it's a speed camera. Ooh, I found the speed camera. But yeah, I wouldn't have paid full price for it. When I bought the game, I was really excited about it. Like I said, I've wanted a trucking game on the consoles for a while, and I never thought it'd happen. I've been waiting for Euro Trucking and American Trucks to get the booties into gear and to bring a console version of the games out in some capacity. Then another game came out called Truck Driver. And it was a truck driving game. As you can probably tell by my tone, oh, on the hill, I wasn't impressed. Like, at all. It was more of a, it's more of an amateur level trucking game. It was very cartoony, in the characters would pop up on the screen and talk to you for doing the jobs, and then your character would talk back to them, blah blah blah. But it was very cartoony like, and I always thought that was a bit, oh, I think yeah, my fuse sorted itself out now all of a sudden. That was weird. But yeah, it was very cartoony. I thought it was a bit kid-like when it came down to it. It wasn't as serious a truck sim as what I was used to playing. I spent about 2 weeks in the game and got rid of it and never went back. Friends just popped up online. I apologise for that. I didn't turn my notifications off, but I'll sort that out for the next one. Excuse me. Yeah, so what I found was it was very cartoony. It was very amateur type of stuff. And for someone who's been playing Euro Trucking and stuff like that a long time, it was a bit of a downgrade to what I wanted to do. So I was massively disappointed in that game. Then came along On the Road. Again, very skeptical about it after what had just happened to me. But then I bought the game, rushed out, bought the game, very excited yet again, and was blown away. I loved the game. I still do, by the way. Still love the game. I love the game. I'm gonna put cruise control on. Yeah, actually, the cruise control there. Yeah. So for cruise control, you press the L3 button. Anyway, so I was in love with the game. I paid full price for it. I was so happy. I just wanted to play it and play it and play it, and then stream it. It played well. It's got the tackle machine on it. It was very realistic, fuel and so on and so forth. I was extremely happy with it, and I think we're going to run out of fuel before we actually get to a fuel stop. I mean, where we are. Oh, we're coming up to a fuel station now anyway, so that's good. But so I'll just change a few back. But yeah, derpy. Me being a tip, forgetting that I've left the cruise control on and so on and so forth, so I didn't have to speed up or nothing. Anyway, yeah, so this came out and I was ecstatic about it. I was like, yes, finally a truck simulator game on consoles. Can't wait for it. Wondered how it's going to play. It was amazing. I was so hyped about the game, and then yeah, I played it for a few hours, and it was a mess. As in, it was glitchy. Like I said, you'd see the horizon the way it is now, and you see trucks dropping in from the sky, cars dropping in from the sky, then landing on the road and just driving where they came. You'd see cars toppled over like you did before. That's the first time I've seen that in quite a few weeks. But yeah, you'd see cars toppled over. There'd be more cars, more issues in front of you, and stuff like that are going on. Actually. So yeah, all that was happening. I wouldn't have paid full price for it if I knew that. I would have patiently waited, because at the time my laptop was working and I could play what I consider to be the bar for games like Euro Truck and Euro Truck and American Truck Simulator are like the bar. They're the ones that you've got to beat. You have to beat them in order to be a decent game, and this was nowhere near beating them. Still ahead of Truck Driver, but nowhere near beating Etsy or Euro Truck at the time. I'm just going to pop out and fuel up, as you can see, jump out the truck, go around the side of the truck, and then go here, so close green and press X. Now this varies, I've noticed myself. On the last few runs that I've done, I had 11,000, not 12,000 size tank, so it can vary between the tanks. Anyway, and word of caution, it does not stop when you get to the top. Okay, you could still pile money in, but you won't get any more fuel at the top, like giving them a tip or something. So make sure, right, that's full. Right, we're going to get in the cab and do a runner before we have to pay for our fuel. I'm only joking. But yeah, did I put the parking brake on? I did, yes. Okay, cool. Right, now this is the hard part. It's coming back out into traffic. Stop, stop, stop. Gotta stop here. Oh. Well, you can see we can't see a thing there. Nothing's there. So we're gonna go after this truck and hope that we don't cause any accidents or bump into. Like, see, we just hit someone there, I think. No? Just, okay, it was strange. I felt the impact of something, but nothing was there. I can't see what that was then. But anyway, so yeah, I went off. I know I said that I'd shut up once we refueled, but I've got a bit of talking to do now, so happy days. Saves the video being silent. Even though at this point you probably wish it was silent. Because I'm jabbering on. But yeah, this game, I wouldn't have paid full price for it. It was the game that I wanted, always wanted, on the consoles that finally came out. A couple of patches came out, 1 or 2 patches came out, and the game was still the same. It was still glitching a little bit and still doing things, so I deleted it and got rid of it. 2 or 3 months down the line, I reinstalled it. This month to be exact. I reinstalled it and thought, you know what, I'll give it another go. I'm after the trucking game. My laptop's died now. I can't use it, so I want to do some trucking. I want to do some driving. Reinstalled it. Managed to finish a job. Then finish 3 or 4 more jobs. And got really excited again. Now this isn't where a derpy situation comes in. Although that's when I discovered one of the glitches in the game and it was bad. The one where if you drive too close to the cars, they will slam on and just hit you, which they do on ATS and ETS as well, so you know, not necessarily an issue. Should be used to the AI not being as good. We're going to slow down a bit here because we've got to go into the lane. The fan wasn't going to give us any space whatsoever, so we're going to come onto the lane. So yeah, they fixed it. Finally fixed it. I was ecstatic and over the moon. I was excited as I am right now streaming the game. I'm excited now to play it and bring it to the stream on YouTube. I was thinking Twitch as well. I don't know whether to carry on with YouTube. I'll see how this YouTube video does, and then I'll see how Twitch does on the second episode. I'll do it on Twitch. I believe it's GingerNuts841 on twitch.com, or is it GingerNuts84? I'll double check that in a moment, and then yeah, so for the second episode I will be doing it on Twitch. Excuse me, so I apologise for that. I'm just getting over a little bit of illness. Not the dreaded COVID. I've been cleared for that. Every single time I look like I'm going to come down with the flu or something, I always do the checks, and yeah, I've been safe so far. I said I get a job tomorrow. My first job tomorrow. And there goes my phone to life. So I'm gonna wait until I have an opportunity, whether I'm at the lights or roadworks being done on that side. A little bit of a diversion. gonna merge. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this motorway, if you look in the mirrors, blinds me. It really does blind me. It's very, very bright. Now I know I could adjust the brightness and stuff if I wanted to, if it was that much of a problem. It's not that much of a problem. I don't mind it. But again, I don't know how it's going to come out on stream, or whether it's going to be too bright for any people who actually try to watch the video. But I'm going to be streaming twice today anyway. I'm going to be doing the first one with the first runs, dropping off and picking up and dropping off the whole thing on YouTube. First episode, see how it goes. Second episode, I'm going to be doing on Twitch tonight. And doing jobs and stuff. And then obviously do a third on YouTube, and then do a fourth on Twitch and see where the viewer count is. If I get more views on Twitch, I'll carry on Twitch. If I get more views on YouTube, which is highly unlikely, because I've been at this for 2 years, and the only people that watch me stream are my friends' kids. Used to streaming Crash Bandicoot and stuff like that, and they watch me on it. So they're not really into these games, and they should be, I believe, in school now. So they're the only people who really view my channel and stuff like that. I mean, I've got 26 subscribers on YouTube. I'm eternally grateful for the people who are subbed to me. I'm not here for the money, I'm here for the fun. So I'm not, you know, if it builds, happy days, thank you. If it doesn't, you know, I'm happy. I mean, the subscribers that I've got probably mean a lot more to me than, say, someone like PewDiePie or someone like that. You know what I mean? The subscribers mean a lot more to me because they're personal and it's a small account. Whereas he's got like 400,000 to millions and millions of subscribers that only he'll care for a few of them, don't get me wrong. And there's people out there that have quite big channels and care for their subscribers just as much as I do. But it's mainly for the money. You're filling his pockets. That's all he's after. He just wants the subs to fill the pockets. Whereas I don't get paid. I don't monetize my videos. I don't... you know... They still show ads and stuff on my videos, I guess. I don't really know. I don't really watch my videos because I hate my voice. I hate my voice. I can't stand it. No, we don't need fuel. We don't need to rest. See the stations along the side of the motorway that you can rest at and get fuel at, so on and so forth. We've got 5 hours 27 left on our clock before we go in, so 4.5 hours, say, before I start thinking about resting and coming in. It's nice and quiet, that parking spec as well. We've got 5 hours 558 kilometers to go till our job. Now, if you're like me, you'd be thinking, I've got 5 hours 23. The job is 5:50. I'm going to need to rest just before. No. I could be on this motorway for in-game hours, about 6 hours on this motorway, just driving. The way I am now. And be no closer to going anywhere near the thingy, but my body clock on the side, as you can see at the bottom left of the sat nav, is the body clock. That's when you've got to sleep, hence the bed. On the right hand side you've got your destination, time to kilometers to your destination. You can't change it to miles per hour, it's got to stay kilometers an hour. You can't change it to anything else, it's got to stay kilometers. The top right of the sat nav is obviously the in-game daytime and nighttime. Obviously the speed meter, the little speed cam thing that you can see there, that's the cruise control. You press L3 to get the cruise control on. It shows that little symbol. That's your cruise control. Obviously the top left is the speed that you're doing. Then above them you've got the parking brake. That'll show up red when you've got it on, clear like it is now when you've got it off. Your gears, and then obviously your fuel. So that's all there. I could have explained that a lot better. I mean, you can see the stuff on the dash there. It's not very clear. I mean, you can see the cruise controls on, but in 12th gear. I'm guessing that's the fuel there, or the distance or something. I can't really read the dash. Maybe that's just me. Other people could probably read that, like people like, I don't know, Jeff Fabiano. I hope I said his name right. He's a god when it comes down to trucking. He's the guy that I always watched on Euro Trucking and American Trucking and stuff like that. Check him out if you want to check out his channel. He's the guy that got me into trucking, basically virtual trucking. Jeff Fabiano. And Bay Area Bugs, his friend Bay Area Bugs also did some trucking, and Northern Alex and Polecat as well. They were all doing, I forget what they've called themselves. It's gonna be bad that way I'm trying to get. But shout out to all those guys, they are amazing. They really are. Check them out definitely. If you're interested in GTA 5 multiplayer, as in modded, they run stuff on GTA 5. They run in their own community. So that it's like a real life stuff on GTA 5. You could be a trucker in the GTA world and you can do stuff like that and end up in funny antics, like they rob banks and stuff and the police will stop them. It's real people online. You know, you barely get any CPU. It's like a multiplayer server, which is fantastic. I love it. I've got to turn off here. Hopefully that truck's not there. I should really be using the mirrors, but I'm not. I've done a tape there. Do not do that in the real world, people. Do not do that in the real world. Oh! Okay, I've seen that the rearview mirror. Trucks just went through the ground and bounced back up again. I don't know whether that's something to do with me coming in at the time or not, because I couldn't use my mirrors. But I seen the turn way too late. It was my fault. I haven't had any damage. But yeah, well, I hate these turns. I always end up hitting the barrier because I take them too tight or take it too wide. So this time I've done it just right to show off. Again, slowly in as it tightens up. Slowly does it. Oh, a bit close to that left hand side, I think. Well, yeah, there we go. Back up to speed, no damage, happy days. We have damaged our trailer. Sorry. I think we've damaged the load a little bit. Almost done on the game before I started streaming. I don't know. Anyway, right, I'm going to stop rambling and I'm just going to start driving and concentrate on the road and my speed and stuff, so I'll catch you guys if something happens or if I dip you again, and I'll see you guys soon. what? Screw it. I don't care. Just some music on in the background. Don't know if you can hear it. Hopefully you can. But yeah, I'm probably going to get copyright claims on this video. But I'm not just going to sit here for an extra hour or so in silence. I want to enjoy the video. So enjoy the drive. So I've got some music on in the background. It's from Gran Turismo, first game I believe. Sound of Gran Turismo on YouTube. Well, might not be everybody's taste in music, but lots of soundtrack on. Normally I'd go for something like Super Mario or Super Mario, Sonic the Hedgehog, Legend of Zelda, something like that. But going for some racing music. Gran Turismo soundtrack, so like I said, they'll probably get copyright claims. I'm not bothered, which means the audio will probably be cut out just so I have to play a little silly track from whatever YouTube decides. Like I said, I don't monetize my videos. I'm not here for the money. I'm here to just enjoy putting a video on the channel and getting going. Just have fun. I'll be doing a lot more of these, a lot more trucking videos. Like I said, depending on whether or not the views come in on YouTube or the views come in on Twitch, I'm going to stream them about the same amount of time on both. Obviously, I've got more of a chance of getting more views later on in the day when other people are on. And it's in their timeline, people might want to take a look in. So, well, yeah, I've just had a massive day. Basically, kind of a major league day. Hello. Oh, that's why. Okay. Sorry, good. Off my time myself. Yeah, so hopefully you enjoy the music and stuff, and I know it's probably copyrighted with the game, but I've just made a mistake. It's kind of a big dip there. I don't know where that. And the messing around before going off the line and stuff, that was me just sorting out the music that I was going to be playing for myself, not for the stream. But I probably will get copyright claimed, like I said. I know I'm going to get copyright claimed at some point, but I don't care. The channel's not big enough to make money yet, so don't know if it ever will be. Whereas on Twitch you can tend to play music and stuff like that without getting copyright claims and crap. We've got about an hour left on our clock, say, till I start looking for somewhere to go. It's a little loud. Slow it down a little bit. Oh, it's safe. So it might be blaring. I don't know until I check the video. But yeah, we're going to be doing this today on YouTube. Same amount of stream time. Usually I have about 2 hours of stream on Twitch. I usually stream for the 2 hours. When I do stream. So I'll do a 2-hour stream. But this is going to be a lot longer than 2 hours because I haven't even made my first drop yet. Like I said, this game takes forever to do the job, which is realistic in my opinion. So yeah. These are just it's not my playlist, by the way. It's someone's put a playlist up on YouTube, so it's just going through whatever songs are on that playlist. What I've selected. So it's not my music. It's not going to be the same each time. It's going to be completely different each time. I might find some other music to play. I might play some Disturbed. I might play some mixed music. I could use Spotify if I wanted to, or whatever, but no, I've chose YouTube. So go on YouTube and find some racing music, which just happened to be Gran Turismo the first. So find some music while I'm driving down the road that will entertain me. Because I was going to keep this part silent, then pop in every now and again, but I thought, you know what, I don't care. I'll probably get copyright claimed on this video. I don't really care. I've just dipped, nearly smashed into the side. I'm losing concentration. Right, got it. Marcel's and Ian working for the company, so we should be earning money. Hopefully I'll get a notification on the side where it's got the it's got 289 kilometers. Oh no, I've run into the other lane. Sorry, mate. Stupid. But it's got the flag, which means it's for 286 to. Oh, the game dipped a little bit. Game dropped a little bit there. My apologies if that affects the video in any way. As you can see, no one's here. No one's popped in to say hello, or that's all. Alright, we haven't caused any crashes yet. We've been close a couple of times, but I've lost a little bit of concentration. I've dipped out myself. You're gonna hear that a lot. Dip. By the way. My videos I try not to swear. I say try not to. To be honest, this is the only game that I've played that will make me rage. And there's the dip again. The computer. Again, apologies if that affects the video. Normally, when it dips like that, it crashes. It's where it used to crash. And it used to arm me off a lot. Now, not so much. Because it'll freeze a little bit, it'll do the derpy, and then we can carry on. Now, if it does that on a corner when I'm turning, That'll wind me up. Now, this rest area is going to be a place where I'm stopping. Not the stream. I'm going to stop and rest. We've got an hour and 30 left on our clock. I don't believe there's going to be another petrol station in between the time that I have to stop according to my clock. I don't believe there is. So I'm going to pull over here. I might eat my words. We don't really need fuel, so I don't need to top up the fuel, so I'm just going to go in. And it's 30 miles an hour speed limit inside the petrol station / rest area. But yeah, this is what you do. Is there any spaces? Have I gone through somewhere where there's no spaces? Oh, there's no space there, no space there. Is there space here? Yeah. Brilliant. Just gotta pull into our rest area here. Okay. Just stop, park and brake on. Now, we've got an hour and 22 minutes left on our clock. We could fool around and do absolutely nothing outside the truck and have a look at the other trucks that are on, which I might do actually. I should have really taken the truck off. Look, there's the MAN. MAN. We've got MAN again. MAN. Is there any Scanias here? Are they all just MANs? Oh, there's another MAN. Wow, this truck stop's bad. MAN. Oh, they're all MANs. Okay, this truck's a little bit biased towards a certain manufacturer. We are going to turn our engine off now. Stupidly walked away with the engine running. Yes, the entire truck stop's full of MAN. So, what we're going to do, quickly, while we're in our car, turn off the truck, turn off the lights, keep the parking brake on. I was supposed to turn it off. Yep, they're all MANs. No other trucks. I mean, you can go exploring if you wanted to. Come over here and act like, you know, oh, I'm sitting on a bench. You're sitting on a bench, blah blah blah. Or have a look at the cars. You can clearly see what cars they are yourself. If you're a car guy or a car lady, then you'll see what cars there are. So, but this is basically a truck stop. / petrol station. I'm only doing this because I've got time to waste on my truck. Now, many of you are going to be asking about trailers. There is something on the trailer here near the gas tank that you can detach and attach a trailer to your truck. Unfortunately, I'm not going to go over there just to see if there's a Scania there. It's tempting, but I'm not going to because it's me. Yeah, not that dirty. Okay, so we're back on the truck. So yeah, this is just full of MAN at the moment. So obviously the MAN guys have all decided to take the break at the same time. Now, in order to do our brake, you go to the tachometer. Okay, you got to change the mode. And you're going to switch mode, and it goes into rest mode straight away for your rest. Okay, rest mode has ended. You press up on the D-pad and you go into the normal view. Night time, night driving. We are at 2:36 in the morning, as you can tell. Didn't know I could do that. Just learnt that, didn't know I could do that. But yeah. So you press the up button, you press the down button, tachograph once again, change mode, accept mode. Now we've got 9 hours driving time again. Put the ignition on, obviously we're going to have to light up. There you have it. Or you can go full beams and light down for not full beams. Okay, I don't do the light tests and stuff like that. I'm not that derpy when it comes to all the other crap. Park and brake off, and away we go. Back out on the road. I will be hunting down Scanias to show you the Scania version of trucks, or the trucks, unless I actually have to buy one before, but I can't see that happening. It's not that stupid. So this is our first night drive. I'm gonna go over and then carry on down this motorway. We've got plenty of drive time now. I'll put the cruise control back on at 80. So I just have to focus on steering wheel and possibly the brake. We've got 259 kilometers to go. We've already spent 10 minutes after that brake. It's going to be well over 2 hours. Dropping. And like I said, I'm going to finish every single job that I picked up earlier in the video. Most of this audio is probably going to be cut out anyway. It's just going to be random YouTube music. If I do get copyrighted, I'll replace it with another song on the channel that YouTube deem acceptable. If I get copyrighted, I think I will. But if I don't get copyrighted, happy days. You'll still hear my stupid voice, hopefully, with some music as well. Or I could be talking complete crap and my headset is cancelling out the music in the background and allow me just to talk. So you might not be able to hear the music and I'm going on about it. And you're like, what are you talking about? What are you going on about? So, but we'll see when I come back to watching the video later tonight. I'll be watching the video before going live on Twitch for episode 2. So far in my experience, Twitch is less strict with their whole copyright voodoo and stuff when I was streaming on Twitch before. I could play music and stuff and still have a full video, 2-hour video without any copyright restraints or anything on the channel. Oh, what a shit, yeah. I just realised I've been an idiot. I should have put my iPad on charge so I could get the information about my YouTube channel up and my Twitch channel. Duh. You see, I derp just as much sometimes, but yeah, we're on a run now, so far so good. No major things have happened at the moment, which is a great thing. I've nearly dipped into the barrier before by turning too much, which could have sent me into the barrier, which is one of the things that tend to make me rage. I'm like, I'm just gonna start again, like turning too much on these, trying not to hit something in the other lane, and then you end up spinning round and smashing your truck into the barrier, and it's just like voodoo basically. But it's stream day. reason why I didn't stream that much is I usually have friends that pop up online and want to party up. Or friends coming down to the house and stuff and chilling out with me. Now because of the COVID, I'm going to say it's because of COVID. But that's not where my mind goes sometimes. But then, that's what depression is. And your anxiety plays tricks on your mind. Makes you believe things that aren't true. So, yeah, I used to come down to the house and stuff like that, so I couldn't really stream as much. Now it's all dropped off, and nobody really parties up anymore unless it's late. And I've got myself into a routine now where I'm not staying on late anymore. I might now, but I might eat my words because I've got the streams today, so I'm going to do daytime shifties, but this afternoon to tonight I'm going to be doing the episodes on Twitch, and yeah, still can't get the information up yet because I've dipped out again. I haven't charged my iPad up so I can use that for the music instead of my phone, which has got my information on, so that I can share it with the stream. Not that anybody's watching anyway. Yay! Welcome to my madness. One and a half hours I've streamed for. Not a single view. So is this basically going through all of the car manufacturers? It looks like it is. I'm doing the different songs for the car manufacturers. Really? I wanted the proper music, not the silly stuff, the actual race music. The last 6 songs have been for like the car manufacturers. So basically this is supposed to give you the simulation of what it's like to be a truck driver. Without, obviously, the physical side of things where you've got to get out and strap the loads, or you've got to get out and fix the curtains on the trailer, and so on and so forth. Obviously you wouldn't do that in rigid, in the box van, or a box truck like I'm in now. You wouldn't have to do that. You just open the back doors and then they'd come in with their stuff and sorry about that. 1 second. Yeah, you just open the doors and they come in with their whatever, little machine thing and pick up what's theirs, take it back out, and bye bye. And then you've got to do the paperwork. So it's realistic, but it's not stupidly realistic. Okay, so yeah. Drifted a bit there. Oh, right, this. I hate when there's a truck alongside damaged road. I actually don't know what's happened in the damaged road there. Did it go too far across? I mean, I actually generally don't know what happened there, even though he has been on screen the entire time. There's no one there to be thinking me, interfering. I genuinely don't know what happened. I don't know if I went over a little bit too far. Now it's my fault because I'm in between lanes, but that's my fault. Now he's up on the left hand side of me. It's going to daylight now. Seven and a half hours left on the clock with 145 kilometers to go for our first drop. We've been going for a good hour and a half. It's nearly an hour and 40 minutes. And the game hasn't crashed once. Yay! It's dipped out a little bit, 2 or 3 times, but it hasn't crashed. Great news! See, like I said, when I said they fixed it, I mean they fixed it. So this is it. Best trucker experience on YouTube. I realise I messed up massively there while I was best trucker experience on YouTube. Yeah. Best trucker experience on console on the road is, so far, I give this game right now the way it is, fixed and all, an 8 out of 10. It's right up there alongside Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Simulator. All 3 score 8s. This has got an 8 for me. It is a lot better because it dips out still. I don't want to give it a 9 because it dips out still, and there is some stuff, some issues that need to be fixed, like putting another mirror on, or having, you know, the option to boost. I mean, maybe you can do that on a PC, but you can't do it on a console. Maybe just add a couple of stuff in here and there, little tweaks here and there, and it'll all be fine. It'll all be fine. And then I'd be happy to give this game a 9. I really do love this game. I do. Even when it's me that dips and makes the mistakes and I rage quit and I call the game forever and I hate this game, blah blah blah, I still love this game. Secretly love this game. It is the one thing that I've been waiting for on console for years. Ever since I started playing Euro Trucking and American Trucking, which I can't stream by the way because they're on Steam and I haven't got a capture card and stuff or whatever you need for it. Right now I just press the share button on my PlayStation and start broadcasting. So this probably goes to PlayStation and YouTube, but you can select Twitch or YouTube. Like I said, episode 2 is going to be up on my Twitch channel tonight or this afternoon, later on this afternoon. Second episode on day 1. Day 1 for me, it's going to be, by the looks of it, day 2 on in-game. Now you can see we've got a bit of a queue behind us, car, coach / bus. You've got a plane in the air, which why the beacons are that bright I don't know, but okay. But yeah, we've got traffic on the road, 4:30 in the morning, nearly 5 o'clock in the morning. By the time we reach our first destination, I mean, it looks like we're going to go into like 2 or 3 days worth of work here in this one box truck. 2 or 3 days worth of work. Now I could, stupidly, by the way, turn off the cruise control and just drive at like 90 to 100 miles an hour down the road and try and get us there faster. Just to show off, okay? So, there we go. There's me driving now, not cruise controlled. Ignore the speed limits and stuff. As you've seen before, I got flashed by a camera in the city. I haven't spotted anything like that on the motorways at all. So, if I do get flashed on the motorway, derpy. But right now, while I'm rambling, might as well put some entertainment on it. We're doing 90 kilometers an hour, so. Obviously we should get there faster, because it can be a bit boring being as real as possible, trying to put the cruise control on at 18 miles an hour and it could be driving 90 to 100 miles an hour and get into places very fast. Like I said, 3 or 4 days work for the drops that I've got at the moment. 3 or 4 days work. Now, we could be looking at something different. I don't want services at the moment. We're good. See, I like the way the mirrors are on the MEN trucks. I don't like the way the mirrors are on Scania trucks. The Scanias don't have the little mirror at the bottom. They've got the mirror on the top and they've got the mirror in the middle, but they don't have the mirror at the bottom, the little tiny mirror at the bottom. Now I know you're thinking, so what? But that mirror comes in so handy when it comes down to it all. It comes in so handy. That little mirror to see your blind side, basically what's on your blind side. So, once again, here we go. See, I can see further back now with the little mirror, and I was kind of chose the wrong moment to point that out, by the way, because I was could see the little car getting closer and closer to the trailer as I was driving through. Yeah, this is me at full speed. Really? That's continue. Just continue with it. I hate that YouTube videos decides to pause on you because it's idle. Now this guy is going to give me a bit of an issue, so slow down a bit. Because this guy is a nonce. He's being a bit slow on the motorway. I know we're supposed to be going 80, but the cars are supposed to be doing a lot faster than trucks. It can be a lot faster than trucks, and he's just being derpy. This is the problem. You've got to watch out for the AI. You have to watch out for the AI, because any minute now I'm expecting him just to brake in the middle of the road with nothing in front of him, just come to a full stop, just in enough space for me not to be able to get out the way of him, so I go into the back of him. And he was blocking me in with that truck as well. I've backed off a little bit here. I could go over if I wanted to onto the right lane, bypass the truck, bypass the car, and fly. I'm not going to. I'm going to stick to what a normal guy would do, I guess. But I mean, I don't want to be pulling in front of the cars there. I might have to. I don't know when I'm getting off. If I'm getting off soon or not. He is as slow as he likes and then gets off. As slow as he likes. So in other words, if I would have sped up there, let's go through all the manufacturers, race menu, qualifying results, arcade mode, manufacturer car. Oh crap. Manufacturer car. Let's start from there, shall we? Skip the ad. Thank you. There we go. And do that. Right. Come on. Quick. There you go. So now that's just going to play on. Hopefully it'll get to some good music now, not just manufacturing stuff and whatever. Just now I should start getting onto for some proper music now. Again, not a single viewer or comment in sight for nearly 2 hours of streaming. On my next break I will be switching to the iPad and have a look at my phone and seeing what the dealio is, but I'm gonna have to go there. I'm not going to be stuck behind the booth though. Enough space. She hasn't flashed me through and on. Stop me. Yeah, you've got enough space there, mate. See, he's in a much heavier truck than us. It's got a catchy song. Oh, I've gone over. That's what I didn't want to do. I've gone over and made contact with the other truck. It hasn't damaged me. And look at that. He's just stopped in the middle of the fucking road for no reason whatsoever. I apologise for the language, but that does my head in. That's a glitch that you need to get out this game. Stop dead in the middle of the road for no reason whatsoever. Other than to hit me. Down to a 60 here, and we are going into the city, so I'm not going to put the cruise control on. And this guy's just decided to pull right in front of me. And then decided to go into the completely opposite lane. Get in your lane. Me? Yeah, we can. The computer seems to be wanting to give me a mistake. I might actually do it now. Right. Should have enough of the charge. I'm going to pause this just to make sure that I don't miss anything. We are going to put the music on the iPad instead. Lobby. Whoops. Okay. Is that supposed to be paused? Right. That's my iPad sorted out. So now the music can play. I can stop it on my phone. Let's see what all the happy haps about. Why I've been getting so many blackies. So okay, so now back to business, I guess. The computer's tried to throw some deppies in at me, but you know, you've gone 2 hours into a stream. The deppies. I'm gonna put it off. You're not gonna go red, are you? I'm gonna go red. Boof. Technically that was on yellow. I know I shouldn't have done what I did. But, you know what? We are 5.1 kilometers out from our first drop. It's been just under 2 hours and we're only just making it to our first drop. Drop number 1 out of 3. So you could say it does take a long time. to get anything done in this game. It takes a while. It does take a while. Hours to get to our first drop. And the issue that I've got is that I don't know whether I've sorted them so that let's just turn here. Oh, I hate this one. I hate this drop. With a passion. But I first encountered this drop. I was in a well, it's not so bad. It's not actually that bad. Do that, right? And then stop. Lights. Has the lights on. Okay, and then is it that one? Nope, yep, that's it. I always get it wrong. So that's what to do. And then reverse in. And you should too far over one side. And we should be good now. Gonna put the parking brake on, open up the back doors, and I mean, you know what? That's perfect. Yeah, that's spot on. Don't mind that at all. That's spot on. Surprise, Adam, you've done something right. Parking brake off. Reverse in. So it goes green. And we'll put parking brake back on. Wouldn't let me out the truck then. Just going to use some very volatile words. So we are delivering our freight of dog food to the company in Munich. Price 13,000. 26. Our reputation goes up. We have a deduction of 28.90. So price reduction of 260 after 2% damage. So we had damage to load. Okay, so we still get money from it. We're all happy. Okay. So what we're going to do now, quickly, is parking brake off, pull forward. That email there is going to be for us successfully completing a job and telling us how much money we've earned and stuff like that. You can't run on this game, or I haven't figured out they can. So should do the door. It's all closed up. That is, and there you go. All doors closed. Happy days. Climb in. And depths. Lights. Has lights off. Park brake off in a minute. Once I've just quickly showed to get your emails and stuff like that, simply go to company. There you go. Dear Sarah, Madam, we want to thank you for your cooperation. A summary of your finished job. Invoice follows down below. Assignment: dog food, 13,000. Deduction: 260. 12,700. Okay, that's for us. Our one job. Okay, so we're going to delete that because we've read it. We'll get that all the time, by the way. See, I've earned money. He hasn't. Where is he? Logistics. Right, where are you? By the way, that's our first delivery. I'll check on this guy. Whereabouts is he? Is he all the way up here? Where up here? What is he? So he's doing that. Looks like he's just dropping. He's either just dropping or he's just about to drop. Yeah. Don't quite understand that, whether he's just about to drop. Because it hasn't come up about a success or nothing, so... yeah. Right, we just got the 2 hour mark. 1 second. I'm just going to deal with something. I won't be a second. Right, okay. So, basically, while I've been sat here, our guy has dropped off his first load. He got 0 deductions. So, yeah, that's good. He hasn't dipped out like me. He's got his first load, 11,410 in the bank. Okay, so that's going to add on top of us. Delete the message. Liquidations. There you go. Now obviously I just chose random jobs for him. I've chose money wise for me. We'll be doing more into it when we get there. I keep putting the horn on. It's over 2 hours now for this stream. Like I said, I'm doing all the jobs. We only just dropped our first job and we're 2 hours into the stream. Yeah. Okay, so I'll now head to our next destination. Our next delivery. We've just got to get off the property first. I hope before it shows up, unless we've got yet another scenario where it's dipped and it's not going to show. There we go. Okay. It's cool. That's cool, it showed us. Basically got to return in here. We're at just before 7 in the morning. Clear. Sorry mate, I'm not going. There you go. Blame. Making so nervous. Stop it. See, he's just stopped now. For no reason. Right, yeah, he stopped because he thought I was going to come out into his lane. I didn't. This time. I don't think I did anyway. I could have, but I don't think I did. All I've done is ramble in this video, so yeah, that's more to come on episode 2. Rambling on Twitch this time. So we're good for fuel. We are good for fuel. It's 7 in the morning. What is our next drop? Cassell. Bruto discount in Castle or Cassell. And then we're off to Frankfurt to deliver, and then we pick up from Frankfurt. Video paused. Adverts that you can't. The other pocket. Whoa. Okay, we've just been bumped into. Was I too far over there, or was that just their trailer coming through? Maybe. Either way, I'm a bit annoyed with that. So that's damaged our load even more than what it was. I mean, we're stuck. I'm probably going to stop at these lights anyway, so it's gonna. Yes, what's the point in having music on when you can make your own? We're not stopping it. We are stopping. Well, okay. We tried to stop. at the lights. We attempted to stop, is attempted the word. We did pull the brake and then glided through on a yellow. So technically we were legal. Not that it's going to affect us anyway, but I mean, the CPU, oh, I knew that was going to happen, are basically going to give us the hardest time trying to deliver. Our lights can now go off. I've just seen everybody else with their lights off, so we're doing 90. Remember, this job we're just going to do at my speeds, not as intended by the computer. You know, 90 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour down the motorway and stuff like that, just to see how fast we can get there and do it. We've got 472 kilometers to go and counting. We've got 4 hours 21 on our clock. We will have to stop before we make it. For that I've got no doubt. It's 7:25 in the morning. We are doing 90 in an 80 zone. As you can see, nobody's joined me on the stream whatsoever. Maybe the I don't think anybody's going to view it for this long. You know, the way it's been. Anyway, obviously we're going to have music from the start on Twitch and doing whatever derpy stuff we get into on this game later tonight on Twitch for episode 2, so we shall see. Well, I don't think anybody's going to get this far into the video, so it doesn't really matter giving you details for the Twitch stream and stuff. I don't think anybody's going to go through this long of a video. It's 2 hours long of me just rambling away to myself while driving on German roads. It's going to continue. The stream's going to continue until I've done all the jobs. That's dropped off at Frankfurt, picked up at Frankfurt, dropped off to the destination afterwards. Whatever they are. And then the stream ends once I've done these jobs. So I don't edit the videos or anything like that. They are just what they are. Okay? So enjoy. Don't enjoy. Whatever it is that you have in mind. I don't know if they're gonna. I think we're good. Like I've been saying since I put the music on, for all I know I could get copyrighted and you're not going to hear a damn thing I've said throughout, because obviously I'll have to put a music track on, and you know, which will mean that your voice doesn't get recorded over your footage. It'll just be whatever music track that they decide to put in place. So for a good hour or so it'll just be me being silent, which is a good thing, and just a derpy music track, whatever one they ask me to select or something, you know. But it doesn't matter anyway, because nobody is watching. Yes, it's in the daytime, yeah, or afternoon here in England, but nobody wants to view videos. Everybody's in work or school. Nobody wants to watch your videos in other countries. Nobody cares. But I'm doing this for me. for my sanity to act like I'm actually doing something with my life at the moment, so yay. I'd love to be a truck driver, I'd love to try it out, and speaking of which, I'm actually making a point of doing my driving lessons now that this whole C virus has passed us from the evil Boris Corporation. The C virus and its variants are running rampant across the world, affecting and killing I mean, the village idiot hasn't decided whether we're going to be going into a third lockdown yet or not. Still waiting on words about that. Ooh, ice cream van. I'm sure that's not the music that's supposed to be playing, but yeah, cheers ice cream van for giving us some other content. Well, the music was really, really low. Yeah, my bad. It's a lot quieter on my iPad than it was on my phone, to be honest. No! Stop focusing on something else. Focus on the road, stupido. The issue I've got is that I don't know if anybody's in the lane. We're cutting right across the motorway, like one of those idiots in real life do in the white vans. I think they own the road, much like taxi drivers do. Okay, now we're going to have to slow down a lot because of the road, basically. Well, we are speeding, yes and no, but no one cares if we're speeding or not. No one cares. Okay. So now we're flying. Music quality on the iPad is not very good. I mean, I'm listening to it, it's a bit crap, if I'm honest with you. It's a lot of crap. So, let's see. Velocity. I might do some of this. Oopsie. Gran Turismo 3. Now, pardon me. Why are you so slow? Other than to just annoy me. Why are you so slow? I mean, you've got enough brake distance, stuff like that. And you were about to brake there and smash straight into me. Like an idiot. Jackass. Derpy, derpy, derpy. I apologise, I apologise. See, like I said, rage. Sometimes the rage gets the best of you. Like a little monkey, the rage gets the best of you. Throwing poops and bananas at you. That is by no means a racist thing, by the way. If anybody wants to jump on that. Stupid. Just started with the Gran Turismo 3 anyway. I was only trying to find the intro that I liked for Gran Turismo 1. Back in the day there was a really sweet track on, I played the Japanese version of Gran Turismo, number 1. And there was a track on there that was just, oh, the intro track to it. But I managed to find it since. I've checked all the like the intros and stuff like that, and I can't find it. It's always like different music and stuff. So again, this guy is doing my head in. Right. You happy now? Speed limit is on. I'm not doing ludicrously tasty speeds anymore. And he's going off all on his happy self. More happy tune, upbeat tunes, eh? gets a bit derpy. That car's yet again braking for no reason whatsoever. I might be entering this lane, but I'm nowhere near. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. I tell you too much. Adapt. I saying too much. So what I might do is drop off this job now and go on to Twitch. Because it's nearly 2.5 hours worth of stream. I've had no views, no comments, no interest whatsoever. So it's now what, 5 o'clock in the afternoon here in England. So So from about 3 o'clock I've streamed. I've dipped out once. We've got 300 kilometers to go, or 301 kilometers to go. We've got 2 hours 17 on our clock. So probably gonna pull over in the next gas station. Sleep it off. Have the break. Make me clock up back up to 9 hours for day 3 in game. Still day 1 for us here in the real world. So yeah, I mean the next gas station could be get us down to about an hour left on our clock. Try not to steer as much. I do like the soundtracks to some of the menus on Gran Turismo Sport. Gran Turismo 3, not Sport. But in the next station I will be pulling over and I will be taking my break, getting my clock back up and then driving again. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Yes, rather. And then we're going to switch to Steam. Oh, excuse me. He's trying to tell me how to celebrate my sister's fucking birthday. I don't think so. No, no. I need a drink. I need a drink. Getting there. We are getting there. No, it's not there yet. We're getting there though. We're getting there. Bam, bam, bam. Do you like the soundtrack of Gran Turismo 3? I think it's really good. And the cough's kicked off. I apologise in advance. Oh, this is the extended mix, is it? What's just available by now? What are we? So... Okay, so... We are going to go onto Twitch in a moment. It's 2.5 hour stream on YouTube for no reason whatsoever. We'll switch over during our in-game break, so the stream will end and we will cut to a... See? We've been on the road for an hour and haven't seen one rest station yet, or gas station. Not one. And we've been on the road for an hour. When I actually said I wanted to pull over. The hell with the speed limits. This has been going on for quite some time, this song. Maybe I should have looked for that Gran Turismo 3 playlist or something. The music's really upbeat, it's giving me energy. Yay! Go energy! 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 I might look for it, I'll just switch over. I might look for the Gran Turismo 3 playlist and see what we can see. On your YouTubes. And then start the stream on Twitch. I mean, if we get one viewer on Twitch, Twitch is still a lot better than a YouTube stream, because we've dipped our way through this for 2.5 hours and not got a sniff. We started at 3 o'clock ish. Usually someone would have popped in by now to say hi or what have you, but it looks as though it's dead. If it that or there's just no interest in this game. No interest in trucking. Whereas I know for a fact on Twitch there's plenty of people who stream Euro Truck and American trucks and so on and so forth, and I'm sure there'll be quite a few people who stream this as well. So, or have streamed this. Don't know if they are now. Oh, that's a bad corner. That's a bad corner. No, okay. Oh, I thought I was going to hit the fan and reload. Road swings round, hit the fan. Didn't. Managed to keep it. Yes, we're speeding, we're speeding, we're speeding. Because I want to make it to the next truck stop slash fuel place. 4 my timer runs out before I have to rest. We've got plenty of fuel, I'm not worried about fuel. It's the clock trying to stick with your tacho before it starts yelling at you, saying, "No, you have to stop now." You don't have to stop in the rest areas and stuff like that, which is probably what I'm going to show you. I'm going to pull over to the side of the road with my hazards on, hopefully not block the road, and yeah. Which is why I'm speeding along now instead of sticking with the cruise control. Going at the right speed, because I want to try and make it to 1. If I don't, I don't. But I really would like to, instead of just park at the side of the road, lashing my hazards on, staying there, and you know, the derpy. But yeah, come on, go get it, go get it. Starting to catch some traffic in front of us. We're 49 minutes before we have to stop. Repeat, 49 minutes before we must stop. And I've seen absolutely no signs whatsoever of a petrol station or a rest area at all. I'm gonna get very annoyed at myself if I don't find one after me driving this hard to find one. There hasn't been one for quite some time actually, so okay. Oh, there could be sign. There is. Yay! There's a rest area just ahead. Yay! Salvation! "34 minutes to go. We have reached a rest stop area. There you are, that's it. That's the kind of a remix to the song that I was talking about. That's the song I'm on about. I can't pull in there. That's a gap there. Okay, so put our breakers on. Stop indicating the wrong way. Barking brake goes on. No faffing around this time. Right. So, yes. So, what I'm going to do is shut the stream down because it's been naughty. Change mode. Rest mode, so we rest up. And then I'm going to continue the adventure on Twitch. Okay, so we've had 2 hours 40 minutes on YouTube and got absolutely nowhere. We started at 3 o'clock. We've still got a lot of jobs to do here. As you can see, go up to Frankfurt for delivery and then start picking up at Frankfurt and stuff like that again. Andy has been, oh, he's been working hard on his jobs. So, yeah, so I'm going to end the stream here. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.